we're just humans on a rock. This is the realization that I came to today. It's been a, difficult few weeks, and you always ask yourself why things happen. Family member has been in hospital, and getting the aftercare has been terrible, and it's the UK and it's the NHS, so we all know the problems with that. But you could say that things are just crazy all around at the moment. But when you have to do a lot of stuff, you're taking care of an ill person. I've had job interviews, I've had appointments, I've had things, it all just feels overwhelming. And this little story that I kind of encountered today kind of puts it all into perspective. So, as I said, I've had a sick family member. She went in and had surgery at the weekend at the hospital. I've been, going through 6 weeks of job interviews at this huge company, which you would know the name of, but I won't say. And they've been screwing me around. Yesterday the guy just didn't turn up for the interview, which was fantastic, And it's just like one of those situations where you're like, how much more of this can I take? And so I said my family member came out of hospital, and she was in a lot of pain. We didn't really get that. They discharged her with no pain medication, all of this crazy stuff that you couldn't make up, but is more common than you think. So I'm rushing up the hospital to get morphine and stuff, and takes 2 hours in total, and just all of this, and it's all because again, a receptionist at our local doctor's office basically didn't do the paperwork properly. And I've just seen that receptionist because I had to go pick up some medication, right? And so the story is basically, it's something that I was harbouring resentment for. And this kind of has broader applications. But obviously, not happy with the way things are going. But I saw her today, and I was waiting at the reception. And she was looked miserable. She was on the phone dealing with a bunch of other stuff and looked exhausted, frankly. And that's when I kind of realised that we're just humans on a rock. We're all doing our best, right? Even that woman, she's doing her best. Things slip through the cracks, and sometimes it's just c'est la vie. Things happen. I mean, it doesn't mean how it's tempting to make it your ego involved, to get your ego involved and be like, oh, me, it shouldn't happen, you should be better at your job, with people, who serve like police, firefighters, doctors, vets, you name it, right? You should be like, oh, you should take this seriously, this is people's lives at play. The problem is every interaction for them is someone's life is at stake. And we're just human, we're human. And instead of harbouring resentment, all the time when bad things happen, it's just kind of hit me, we're just humans on a rock. We're, everyone mostly is doing their best just to live day to day and get on with it. And most people aren't malicious and they're trying to help. But, I think there comes a point when you grow up that you realise, you're taught oh, the doctor will fix it. Oh, we'll leave that to this person, and you think that these people are infallible. You don't question them. You're like, oh, the doctor said it was just a little pain, and then you go home and it turns out it's definitely not a little pain. Because we are just humans. And when you first realise that, it's scary. It's a scary thought, right? Because you're taught to think that someone will always come to save you, or if not save you, be there to help you. Oh, just get to the hospital and it'll be fine, or just call the police. And it's and then they take 5 hours to turn up and they don't help you. And it's a scary realization, but also it's freeing in a way, because it's not personal. It's just we are just all humans. And when you realize that nobody's really smarter than anyone else, you look at all these billionaires, and I think recently, we've seen them fall from grace, and you think, oh, they must be so smart, they must have something I don't have, and it's just not true. Some people might be, a a little bit smarter than others, or better at this or better at that. But realistically, it's luck. It's kind of luck of the draw. Everyone is, you go into the job interview thinking, oh, my boss, oh, they must work so hard to get where they are. They must be so smart. No, 9 times out of 10, your manager is an idiot. They're stupid. And so that's, it's just, we're just humans on a rock. I keep saying that, but it's like, it's kind of profound when you think about it, like, and it can be depressing to think about when I say, talk about just relying on other human beings that like are just like you, they want to go home and eat Doritos, but it's freeing, because then you realize why you putting yourself down. You have so much more to offer than you think you do, because you think other people are actually smarter than you, or they had a better start, or they this, that, and it's like, no, everyone's just winging it. I don't think, everyone thinks, oh, I should have life worked out by this age, and it's not true. Nobody knows what they're doing, because, we're just, like, when you zoom out about the things you get stressed about, and as I say, we're just humans on a rocket, so it's like, we're just a piece of Earth flying through space. Everything that we've been taught and everything we've just made up. Oh, I should be married by this age. I should have kids by this age. This person, like, it's just things we made up. Animals don't have that. They have their hierarchies and stuff. But like, oh, I should do this. I should do that. Oh, when are you having a baby? You just made it up. We're just like, they're just people. Anyway, yeah, that's the video.